Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
Joe Gorga's comedy set over the weekend featured multiple surprise jabs against his estranged sister Teresa Giudice and her husband Louie Ruelas. As Teresa, Louise, Jennifer Aiden and her husband Bill Aiden were enjoying their European vacation in Turkey, their castmates were mocking them on stage at Harrah's Resort in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Joe, 50, was out to shock from the outset as he made a candid revelation that his sex life with wife Melissa Gorga isn't as spicy 20 years into their marriage, before taking aim at Teresa and Louise. When he joked about a dream he had had about dying, he recalled the priest saying, "I'm going to call his only family, Teresa Giudice." This prompted the crowd to erupt in a lot of boos and Joe to pause as he waited for the commotion to die down. He continued his joke, Teresa Giudice, to give the eulogy. He then imitated her walking to the front of the memorial service, stood up on a stool that was set on stage and said, "Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the best housewife of them all?" He continued, "And she says, that B*** H killed my brother. I should have known when she brought me sprinkle cookies instead of pignoli cookies," referring to Melissa. A few jokes later, Joe slammed Louie's past comment about wearing his late father's pajamas. Joe told the audience, "I go into the other room and they're like, you have to talk to Louie. I'm like, Louie? T. So I sit down and I had this talk with Louie, and he looks at me and he goes, I wear your father's pajamas." Joe's pals, Frank Catania, Joe Bonino, and John Fuda, then surprised the star on stage by walking out from behind him wearing casual t-shirts and pajama pants. Joe, Margaret's husband, said, "Joey, we wanted you to feel a little better so we came out here wearing your dad's PJs. Joe, admiring the support, gushed to the audience, "See my friends how much they care about me?" Joe and Teresa have been feuding for years. Joe and Melissa cut off communication with Teresa after the explosive season 13 finale, which aired in 2023. After Teresa and her husband Louis accused Melissa of cheating on Joe, Melissa firmly denied the allegations. The Gorgas then ended up skipping Teresa and Louis' August 2022 wedding. Frank Catania, Dolores Catania's ex, opened an evening of comedy starring Joe Gorga coming to his ex's defense about Louis' comments about Margaret Joseph's son. The last episode of Real Housewives of New Jersey, deemed the non-traditional reunion, included two separate rooms of cast members watching the finale back and voicing their opinions. When the ladies watched Louis saying he hopes Margaret's son suffers, a comment he has since apologized for, Dolores tells Teresa how it was wrong of him to say that while watching the episode at Rail's Steakhouse. Frank told the crowd, according to an eyewitness who spoke exclusively to DailyMail.com, "I always try hard to not get team this, team that, but it just becomes more and more difficult. You guys see this all the time. You see Dolores tries to play Switzerland. But you saw the finale though, didn't you?" She spoke her mind when it came to Teresa and talking about somebody's children. But let's talk about this season for a second. The father of two went on to joke about Jennifer Fessler and how he was surprised she didn't Kate John Fuda since he was acting like Tony Soprano this season. Fessler confessed to hooking up with the late Sopranos star James Gandolfini in the past. Viewers watched as Fuda and Giudice had multiple arguments this season over Rachel Fuda's husband's past and accusations of Louie contacting his ex for information. The comedy show ended with a Q&A portion with special guests Melissa Gorga, Rachel Fuda, Danielle Cabral, Nate Cabral and Brittany Matisich, who joined Gorga, Catania, Bonino, and Fuda on stage. The host Michael Mortacci walked around to get questions from the crowd. At one point, he asked, "Audience, what did you guys think of the finale? Who's a Jennifer Aiden fan here? Who's a Teresa fan here?" The Real Housewives of New Jersey fans booed for both Jen and Teresa. He continued, "Who's a Melissa Gorga fan here? Who's a Rachel Fuda fan here?" before prompting the crowd to chant, "Let's get AF **K Louie. F **K Louie, F **K Louie." Rachel, who is pregnant with her third child, seemed disappointed in what was going on and quickly screamed in the mic, "This is inappropriate, this is inappropriate." T.